the world produces around 135 million tonnes of bananas. India holds the leading position for production with 30.5 million tonnes. To get delicious bunches of bananas, first farmers have to prepare the soil, ensuring an ideal environment for young plants to grow. Then they will have to straighten the young plants and begin to plant them in the ground. The young plants are usually placed around 11 inches deep so that the trunk can hold firmly, preventing it from falling when it bears heavy bunches of bananas. The distance between each plant is around 6.5 to 9.8 feet. This is so they can get enough sunlight during growth. In modern farms, a fine misting system is also used to help young plants absorb enough water. During the first 6 months, the plants grow strong trunks, leaves, and roots. In the next 3 months, the banana plants begin to produce flower stalks and differentiate between male and female flowers. Farmers often cut off the bud tip and some parts of the female flowers in order to help the banana cluster develop faster. The next 3 months is the stage where the young fruits form. The banana bunches are wrapped in plastic bags to prevent insect damage and to also help the fruit have a shiny, uniform colour. At the same time, farmers also trim excess fruit to concentrate nutrients on the remaining fruit, keeping the bunch neat, easy to care for, and maximising productivity. However, banana plants are very sensitive to diseases and pests, especially in tropical regions, where the humid climate creates a favourable condition for pests to develop. Diseases such as xanthomonas, wilt, or yellow sigatoka can reduce yields by 35 to 50%. To limit the damage, farmers also regularly remove weeds to prevent bacteria from spreading and enhance photosynthesis for the plants. Pesticides are often used to control common pests that damage banana plantations, such as aphids, thrips, and mites. For plants that have been already infected, diseased, or dead leaves are often removed, or fungicides containing mancozeb or copper are sprayed. However, using manual sprayers poses a risk of chemical exposure to farmers who are near the treated area. Therefore, in some places, people have switched to using an agricultural drone to spray. This covers a large area while reducing health risks for farmers. The growth time of a banana plant depends on the variety. For dwarf varieties, it usually takes farmers 11 to 14 months from planting the young plant until it can be ready for harvest. Meanwhile, taller varieties need 14 to 16 months to be ready for fruiting. When it's near harvest time, the fruit changes from dark green to light green. The tips of the leaves begin to wither and the flower tips begin to fall off. The bananas are now plump and firm. However, farmers do not wait for the bananas to fully ripen to cut them, but usually they harvest the whole fruit while it is still green. This is so the bananas continue to ripen during storage and transportation. A harvesting team needs at least 2 people. One to use a sharp knife to cut the banana bunch from the trunk and the other to support the heavy bunch of fruit. On average, Each banana bunch can weigh from 63 to 100 pounds. So some farmers often add foam padding on their shoulders to reduce injury when supporting it. One worker can harvest around 500 bunches in a single work day. After being cut, the banana bunches are skillfully carried by workers and brought to the collection area. Here the bananas are hung on hooks of a specialised cable system. Then workers carefully place foam or paper pads in the banana bunches to prevent scratches. Each system can transport an average of around 90 bunches at a time, helping to get the bananas from the field to the warehouse quickly and safely. Immediately after harvesting, the bananas are taken to the warehouse for preliminary processing. Skilled workers cut the large bunches of bananas into smaller clusters and soak them in large water tanks. The small banana clusters are washed again to remove any remaining dirt or impurities. It can be seen that growing and harvesting bananas consumes an enormous amount of water. Each 2 pounds of bananas will need 105 to 158 gallons of water during the cultivation and processing stages. When the banana clusters are clean, workers will pack them into boxes. The bananas that meet the highest standards are selected for export to international markets. The top banana exporting countries include India, China, Indonesia, Brazil, Ecuador, and the Philippines. Meanwhile, the rest are distributed to the domestic market, meeting local consumption needs.